Good evening to all. Today we will discuss how we can plot the XPS data and then how we can fit the XPS data. Today with yours, Sidheswar Rudra. He has published 13 reputed journals, one patent, and also several book chapters. So he will demonstrate us how we can plot XPS data and how we can do the baseline corrections and peak fitting. So welcome to Sidheswar Rudra. Over to Sidheswar Rudra.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Arpan Kumar. Good evening, everyone. Today we are showing how to plot the XPS data, which is generated from the machine generated XPS data. We in from the XPS we got the only the raw Excel's data or machine generated data. So first we have to copy the Excel data, copy from here. You can see it from we are copying from some data of the XPS. This data is the originated from the machines, and this data belongs for the carbon, actually carbon graphitized carbon materials. This data is high resolution XPS spectra of the carbons. So first I am showing in the origin 6.0. Then after that I am showing the this data in origin 8.5. First you see in origin 6.5 how we can plot a XPS data which is generated from the machines. So first I paste it here, already I pasted, and you see we can get this type of the plot.
Yes.
Now we have to do the baseline fitting of the XPS data. So first we have to go the some point is there in file and edit in origin. This software is the origin 6.0.
Yes. So here
This
I
is
want to
file edit
also point it
view.
out. A good software that is CASA
Yes.
XPS. CASA XPS can be used to feed this XPS peak, but the same thing also we can do using Origin software. So, yes.
Okay. Yes. And now in tools there is some option is there. There is a
Yes. So which option
peak
have to
peaks,
go?
baseline, smooth tools.
Okay, tools. Yes.
Tools. There is
Yes.
a baseline. There is a lots more option. Lots of options is there.
Yes.
One of the is the layers, peaks, baseline, smooth, linear, and
Yes.
polynomial fit and segmental fit. Now we are doing this baseline fitting.
Baseline
Okay.
correction, right?
Now when we click baseline correction
Yes.
to do the baseline when we click on the baseline corrections,
So we first
some
go to the
some
tools, and from the tool we came to baseline correction.
yes yes
Yes. So
yes.
in
And
that,
now you
this
see
another window
yeah,
came, right?
we can okay. And we can increase the number of points. Actually
Okay.
this is with your hand. Actually if you put this number is the 10, then you will get the only 10 numbers of the points, two baseline
Yes. Yes.
corrections. If you put the 20, 40, whatever you required, you can put here. For us, we put manually 20.
Okay.
Okay. Here 20, and
So
you
usually
first
more
see
data
this
point
is
is
we
preferable,
subtract.
is good. No data point is preferably good. So
Yes. More
they
data
can,
point is preferable. Actually,
yes.
20 or 40, 30 is the sufficient for the fitting.
Yes.
Okay. See.
So what you did,
Now, if I
so you
do
just
like
kept
that
here,
subtract,
okay, subtract background.
if I
Yes.
do the subtract, then like that only, but this is not correct. We
Yes.
have to modify.
Yes.
So then we go to the modify options. Okay.
Okay.
Now, see, this is actually in this graph you have to like a linear straight line.
Yes.
And now you see there is some problem is there, so we have to do in straight line way.
Yes.
And this plot, if you click here, okay, and then subtract, see, all are in straight line, like a straight line, but we can modify also, no problem.
So what exactly you are doing? You just click on that modify, and then this cursor
Ah,
you are just moving towards the line, right?
yes,
Okay.
and
So that
subtract,
that point coming towards the line.
coming towards the line actually.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, this is the fine, this is the straight line, almost a straight line. Now
Yes.
now we can if I save this data, suppose if I save this data, okay, this one save in desktop, and suppose XPS of XPS of carbon, and save the data in your desktop. Okay, I cut this the data. Now in origin 8.5, see, now I after baseline fitting. Okay, now see, there is a baseline. So
Yes.
now we have to remove the baseline from the graph.
Okay.
So if I double click this baseline lines, then we can see there is a baseline and data sheet. We have
Yes.
to remove the baseline data. So we can remove. Okay. Now see, there is a no baseline. Now question is that in carbon, generally carbon has a three peaks in high resolution X-ray spectra. In carbon, there is a three peaks. One is I think 284.8, and another is the 285.8 or 9, and 88 point something electron volt.
Okay.
So we have to find we have to find the three peaks. So
Okay.
now we have to deconvolute the data.
Yes.
So if I
So this data which we
in
can
the
able to
origin,
see it now, this is our original data or baseline correction data?
this is baseline correction data.
Baseline correction data. Okay. Yes. So
Yes,
now we want to
and now
deconvolute this peak.
we are, we are actually we need the actually for the carbon we can get the peak in 280.84.8
Yes.
electron
So how
volt,
you got
nearly
this
280.
axis
So
layer?
we
How you
don't
got
need.
it again? Can you show how you got this window? Can you show it again?
Okay. I can show you. If you right click here, double click here, then
Okay.
you can get this chart and
Yes.
scales. You can go to the scale from there is written 270 to from 270 to
307.5.
7.5. We can reduce here. So if I give the 280, and here is the 295 or 92, like that things.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
see, our peaks are now prominent.
Yes.
So now we have to deconvolute our XPS data.
Yes.
So you have to go to the analysis.
Okay.
Some in origin 8 point also and origin 6 point also, there is lots of options. Is that one is the
Yes.
file, edit, view, graph, data analysis,
Analysis. Yes.
gadget, tools, format, window, help. All these things are there. We have to go
Yes.
to the analysis,
Okay.
and we have to go to the multiple peak fittings.
Yes.
Multiple peak fittings. So there is a in peak type there is a three options.
Yes.
One is one more thing is the rectangular in manual. We are doing in manual. This is not the this is not the instrument generated. We are
Yes.
doing the manually.
Manually.
And peak fitting types are three types. One is the Gaussian, and another is the Lorentz, and
Laurentian.
another is the and this we can do in Gaussian
Always
also.
Gaussian.
And we know in carbon there. Uh,
We
yes,
need.
sorry. In carbon, we know
I
that
think
there
the
is
Gauss you
three
should may
peaks.
change to
So
Gaussian.
we
The type, I think we need Gaussian, right? Yes.
Actually, in carbon, there is a 3 peaks.
Yes.
Generally, 3 peaks is there. So we give the 3 peaks. We can do
Yes.
one if there is a 1 peak only. Suppose in oxygen, suppose if you get the only the 130 peaks, metal 530 peaks is the metal peak only. So you get the one peak.
Yes.
For decomposition, you
So,
choose the one peak only.
okay. So
If
if we
you
need
give the
3 peak, then we
if
have
you
to
want
give 3.
three,
Yes.
whatever you record, you have to give.
Yes.
Whatever
Based on
you
our
require, you have
requirement,
to
we
give.
have to, first of all, they have to check from the paper
Based on
that
your
how many
requirement.
peaks they needed. So based on that, they can here put the peak,
Yes.
number of peak. So we need 3 peaks,
Yes.
so we can give 3.
Yes. Three.
Right.
So we put the number of the peaks is the 3. So and now okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now command, see the command. Attention, give. Please double click on the center of the peaks.
Yes.
Where in from the literature study, you know the what is the peak positions.
Yes. So
For carbon or nitrogen, oxygen,
yes,
iron, gold,
based on the literature,
copper,
they
everything
can,
else you
yes,
know. So further, this software help uh, uh, for in our case, okay. For in our case, if you see, in our case, there is a one peak in 280.48. Okay.
yes,
If you put double click here, then you can get the straight line.
yes,
It's the one peak. This is for the one peak only.
yes,
Now, in 285.9, there is a one peak, and here also 288 or 289 point, there is another peak.
okay,
See, you can
yes,
see the 3 peaks.
yes.
You
But
can see this is actually fitting is not correct.
yes, but as you can see, the
We have to.
second and third peak,
This is the rough
there, yes,
estimation. Rough estimation, if we do the perfectly, then you'll get the 3 peaks or
okay.
2 peaks if you want, whatever you record at these 3 peaks. Now suppose we have to specify these peaks in different segments. You got the 3 peaks, so you have to give the 3 different segments. Now